Welcome back once again to another The CDR experience.
Oh,
Episode 3, Season 2. And on today's episode we're playing Litil Divil, although it's spelled Litil Divil. Divil.
Never heard it said like that.
So then, Mr. Dan Centro, tell them what Litil Divil is all about.
Litil Divil is all about. Some of you may have heard of this, some of you obviously may not. Obviously predominantly released on the CDI in 1993, but also was released on the Amiga CD32 and also later on in 2011, Windows, and also has been made available on DOS as well. Basically, it's situated around a devil called Mutt. Basically, he chooses the short straw, as you would have seen in the opening FMV sequence, and he has to basically go into what's called the Labyrinth of Chaos and retrieve the mystic pizza of plenty, which you would have seen the pizza kind of levitating in the air in that opening sequence. So you basically have to traverse this maze, trying to go through different corridors, and you basically have to go through different action stages, solving riddles, puzzles and stuff, and collecting items that enable you to progress further in the game.
So there you go.
So a lot of it's featured around this massive labyrinth of corridors, and therefore you can imagine it's very easy to get lost, which is why I'm looking forward to Shockz's reaction.
Let's start this bit.
You also got given, when you bought the game, a blank, because the idea is you would actually write in the route yourself that you're taking, so you wouldn't get lost. So you'd get like a blank...
I've just started it.
Oh, you'd get like a
It's
blank...
alright.
It's fine, you get like a blank map. And as you were going through different corridors, you could actually write down the route you're taking, so you'd know that if you were getting lost, if you were coming back on yourself, or if you was actually going the right way.
So
That's all I was going to say. There you go.
There you go then.
So we're basically controlling Mutt. Before you get into the maze, you have like a quick battle. So you have to basically hit this gremlin creature with your stick, but obviously try and avoid him hitting you back with his club. So you go forwards, you hit him once, and then I tend to then go back. Hit him, come back, hit him, come back. That kind of notion, I suppose. That kind of tactic. If you go too near to him and you keep hitting him too many times, he'll eventually get you and he'll squish you with his club, or he'll try and knock you off the side and stuff. But eventually, it takes a little while, but eventually, if you do it right, he will actually fall off the bridge. So.
Like that.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, how many times do you have to hit him?
It's not too many. It's a fair few times, but a lot of it's skill, being able to like hit him at the right time when he's when he's leaning back. Because if he's already trying to swing, it's not really going to make much difference if you try and hit him. And also, he's got to kind of be in the right position as well when you hit him, so he can fall off the bridge. If you hit him and he's like too close to the edge of the bridge as opposed to in the middle, again, it might make no much difference.
He keeps blocking.
No, that should. Well, it looks like he's blocking, but sometimes it still seems to make a difference. Like sometimes I get so annoyed that it's going on for a while. Even if he keeps hitting me, I just keep hitting him and hitting him and hitting him anyway. I'll go for it. Just keep hitting him. See if that works. Just keep going. Even if he goes to swing at you, I'll just keep going. Hey! See, it does work. Cool, and there you go. And the other thing is, although it's really cool to have this stick, you actually don't get a chance to use it now anymore. You will now lose it, and you don't get it back.
Give me my goddamn stick back.
Well, you get it back in the second world when you have to do another pre-battle, but that's it. You'll notice now as he walks through, you'll lose it. I even like on the fact that you can fall off the edge and all the stuff underneath that you can see below. It's quite cool. And this is the bit I'm looking forward to.
So you can fall.
This is the start of the maze then. So basically the idea is you basically follow what's called an over-the-shoulder kind of perspective. basically your health bar is obviously down below. The only annoying thing is that your health bar will continue to keep decreasing and decreasing and decreasing, and it's basically up to you to kind of defeat bosses and stuff to enable it to go back up again. So if you don't do anything, it will still keep going down. Well, did you press button 2, by the way?
No. 3.
3. Go on to that's to save the game, the middle one. That's to quit. That one's to carry on. So if you press button 1.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah. And try and stick to button 1 when you're in the maze itself, because button 2 or 3 will take you to this bit. And all this bit does is it just pauses the game so your health bar doesn't keep going down. So if you wanted to go and do something else and come back to it. But you can also save or quit the game if you wanted to as well. It's quite cool, he just jumps down. But yeah, you'll get to certain bits in the maze where you have to jump over things on the floor. So button 1 will basically enable you to jump. And also button 1 enables him to keep the door open. So that's probably what you were trying to do.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
You went to the pause screen instead. I like this music as well.
So just keep using button 1 all the time, basically.
Yeah, pretty much, at least for the time being anyway. So this is what's called your shop. Obviously you can't get anything at the minute, you don't have any money, but it just so you guys can see out there. Now all these items, the bucket, the spray, and obviously the pin thing, they all help you to progress further. You just haven't got the money yet to be able to purchase them, but you will need them later in order to get through certain levels. So I'm not going to spoil it and tell them what the spray's for, but yeah, it does come in very handy. I guess it's quite funny as well.
Fucking like Devon chicken or something.
Yeah, it's like he's living in the floorboards.
Devilish chicken.
Exactly. Now you can walk back towards yourself, so it does follow a kind of a forward and a kind of towards you perspective. And obviously as you're going through different rooms, you can see in the top left-hand corner. Oh yeah, you get electrocuted if you go on those as well.
On what?
Those black things, come away from it because they're like little electric static shock things. You can either walk round it or jump over it. So in the top left-hand corner, you've got your maze diagram to show you kind of where you're going. So it kind of helps out, but you can still easily get lost if you forget where you've been and stuff like that. So. And obviously, you know you've not been a certain way before if there's not already a route created for it. So these throw out fire as well.
Oh, you would.
Well, this is where you get a chance. I'd go to the far right and then go round those first set and then jump over the next one. Button 1.
Oh.
Button 1, and if you hold up on the D-pad at the same time, you'll jump forwards. There you go.
Oh, fuck you.
I always find that a bit hard to avoid. It's going well. It's going really well. Oh, they're fake. They're sort of. Well, I say fake walls. They are walls, but you just have to go around them. Whereas that can take you into further areas of the map, which otherwise you wouldn't be able to get to.
Is that it then?
Yeah, you have to come back on yourself. So you can easily get lost.
How do you know?
You just have to kind of choose which direction you think the door's going to be in.
Oh, fuck you.
They're not easy to avoid, so it's not just you. Hey, did it? Eventually you'll go down certain corridors and you'll be able to pick up money, you'll be able to pick up what are called sort of different parts of food. I think you can pick up cheese, you can pick up apples, enable obviously your health bar to continue to rise as opposed to decrease. But you're not going a new way yet, it's fine. So one way will take you back on yourself and another way will take you somewhere new, so is that going to go up? Yeah! It's always a new bit you can always try. The only thing I find with this is if you have a lot of things attack you and stuff, your health bar does go down, you know, at a fairly, fast rate.
So is that like a time limit then as well? Does it just go down on its
When the health bar gets all the way down to the bottom, then you die, yeah. But it goes down quite slowly on average, unless you get fire kind of come out at you or you fall down holes in the floor, then obviously it will pick up speed. Okay, so this is one of the kind of, I suppose you could call them action stages, I suppose. You have to jump from stepping stone to stepping stone whilst they're not in the, whatever you call it, in the marshland. And you've obviously have to have jumped off that before it's sunk down. Now you actually do need an item to finish this level off completely, but I do want to show footage of it anyway, so we'll have a go and then I'll let you know what you need to do to finish it. And you obviously have to be facing the right way, you have to be facing the stone before you jump.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just for reference.
Oh, fuck me. What?
Oh yeah, you get these like really kind of eel things, whatever you call them, that jump out. Yeah, I mean, when I first played this, I got really frustrated with it, but I kind of persevered and actually ended up getting to World 3 in the end. But it does take a while because the maze can get so confusing. I know. You have to just be kind of quick, but also be careful. It's
What the heck? Has it just gone by? Is you pissed off then? I was like, what?
yeah. After 3 goes, it automatically leaves. So what I was going to say before, you need the bucket from the shop in order to finish that. What happens is you jump from stone to stone. When you do eventually make it, there's a massive face at the end that looks at you. If you've got the bucket, then Mutt will put it into the liquid that you're basically standing on, fill it up, throw it at it, and then the face will just kind of disintegrate, and then you've completed the level. But obviously we don't have the bucket. You lost yet?
Have you played this before? I mean, have you completed it before?
I've got to World 3.
And there's only 5 in there.
I don't know how many worlds there are actually.
I think there's 5.
You're going somewhere new.
I think it says 5.
Oh, well I'm not too far off then. It's difficult, you need to put a fair amount of time into it. There's your apples to give you more health. Is that money? Yeah! So now you can potentially even get the bucket. You could potentially go back to the shop, now buy the bucket because you've got some money. Go back to that stepping stone level and use the bucket and complete it. That money, you can get that as well. There you go. Where was the shop? The shop will be at a dead end, won't it? Because you wouldn't be able to go any further. So, where was it? So if you go to the far right hand side, and keep going forwards maybe, and just don't turn. Just keep going. I'm sure it was on one of those. You see as you go down there's 2 things coming up. I'm sure it was on one side of them. Which one was it? It was one of them. One of them? It might be this one. Fingers crossed it's this one. You can buy the bucket then.
The bucket?
Yeah! It's like an RPG, isn't it? You have to buy this and you talk to this person, or they don't actually talk to people. It's not actually technically an RPG. Yeah, see, you can get some
Coin.
back. Coins!
Gets his coins out.
Got his coins out. You better have enough. You should do. Let's go into the bucket. How much is it? 10!
10?
Come on. You could even buy the spray as well, which you will need actually if you get that far.
Oh, sickle.
Sickle we wouldn't need. It's up to you, but the spray would come in really handy, but it's your money. I would never try and
What's the pin for?
fleece you. I can't remember. It's been a long time.
Let's go.
Oops. I didn't make him do that. I didn't make him buy that. He just went and bought the spray. If we don't quite make it that far, I'll let you know what the spray was for. Now you got to retrace your steps back, the route you've just come.
I don't know where it was.
Get to that stepping stone. But you've still got to get over the stepping stones first before you even use the bucket. Can you imagine if anyone didn't know you had to use the bucket, they got to the end of that stepping stone level, they spent ages trying to get across it to avoid that eel thing, finally made it, and then you still can't finish it because you haven't got the bucket. They would have been like, oh! Well, at least your health went up a little bit. Oh yeah, you want to go in one of those doors again to go back up. See what I mean? So it takes you, so you're going upwards on the map. Is it this one? You're going up? No, you're going the wrong way. You're going down. Can you see what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah, you can come towards you actually, just still going up. And then turn. Oh, that must be the other side. Oh, you have to go right to the end, don't you? You don't turn. Yeah, it was down there.
What, down there?
Yeah, keep going forwards. I'm sure it was.
Down there?
Yeah, go right. Now go through there. And I'm sure it was the end of. It was at the end of this corridor, wasn't it? I'm sure it was. Or was it? Was it? Yeah, am I getting lost now as well?
Might be.
Oh shit. Oh! Dance Central's epic fail. Maybe I should just let you carry on because you're the one that's controlling it. Basically, there is a door somewhere to get back to that stepping stone level. Must be through there then, is it? Yeah, it must be. Oh, maybe it's the next one. Maybe. Or do you keep going? Do you turn or do you keep going?
I think I went down there.
I'm not helping, am I? I'm not helping at all. I think it's different when you observe into when you're playing.
get through there.
Oh. Come on, health, don't go down all the way. Oh. Ah. Oh no, come on. Oh. Oh.
Down you go, boy.
Well, it wasn't a bad start. Oh yeah, this is a bit random. He basically puts you into a torture. He chooses a machine. It changes every time you die. What's he chosen this time? Ooh.
Oh, nice.
That looks pretty gross. Another one is where he puts you on a long table. He ties his arms and legs together and just stretches him. Yeah.
Alright.
So obviously, if you did get any further into the game, which we haven't seen yet, you actually do get save rooms as well. And then you to save the game properly. And what happens is you'll go through a certain door, if you can find it, and Mutt will go into a secret room and he'll lie down on a bed and fall asleep, and then it will give you a chance to save.
I think we should do a cheeky little fade and probably come back to further on in the game.
Okay.
What do you reckon?
We can do that.
Okay, so Scooby-Doo Fizzle.
Scooby-Doo Fizzle.
So we
got way too into that, right?
So we're back. Dan's got us a little bit further in the game. Basically, he's got some money. He's bought the bucket. He's bought the spray, and now he's going to fuck some spiders up.
Because that's what they don't know at the minute. That the spray's for destroying a massive, great big spider. But I'm going to mess it up. I know I am. But while you're trying to shoot the head of this big spider, there's little ones crawling around that you have to stamp on. Because if you don't kill them as well, then they will actually end up destroying you as well. So
spider.
So there's the spray that I'm using, and I basically have to stamp on these. Oh, they always walk away like at the wrong bit.
So you've got to spray and stamp at the same time.
Pretty much.
Basically.
Come on down, ignore the spiders, just keep shooting get spraying the head. Come on. Oh! I tried ignoring the spiders.
Wrapped up around your finger.
I do anything for your love now. Oh,
Bit of an Ollie Murs reference in a CDI gameplay.
But he's crying.
But you never thought you'd see that.
Well, you have now. It's not easy because obviously, as you saw, the amount of little spiders really does start to accumulate. So I have done it before.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have to just take my word for that. But it's not easy.
So what are you going to do now? You're going to go to the stepping stone route.
I'll do one more on this and then we might just do that. Because
okay.
otherwise you don't want to be seeing me keep doing the same thing if I'm not going to be able to do it on camera. Because I'm not using it as an excuse, guys. I haven't done this in a long time. What? He's kicking the wrong... He's stamping the wrong side. Oh, they always come at a funny angle as well. So by the time you've gone to stamp, they've moved. And he won't even do anything now. Oh my god, this is actually doing my head in.
You say I didn't even spray.
Wow!
You got fucked.
Well, I was pressing button 1 and he wasn't stamping like as quickly as I wanted him to. And the problem is, they come towards me as I lift my leg up into the air. By the time I've actually made contact with the floor, they've buggered off again. So, oh, I made Mutt cry again. Love that little lullaby going on. Do 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 ding. Right, let's go. The stepping stone route.
Let's get the stepping stone route.
We've not even created it yet on this bit.
Oh no, we're not.
Because we started again. So let's go this way. Let's go up or down. Ah, there we go. Oh, why would... I was too busy looking at the map in the top left-hand corner. That's my excuse.
That's his excuse.
Sure is. Right, I'm sure
yeah,
it's this way. And then was it that way, or did we carry on?
Yeah, that way.
Yeah? See, even I'm having doubts now. You can tell I've not even played this in a while. I'm worried about going forwards too quickly as well, because there could be like gaps in the floor and then things on the walls that shoot fire out and electric bolts. Like, there's your prime example. Ooh! I pressed button 1! Damn it!
Oh!
You just can't avoid that a lot of the time.
I don't think it was this way.
What?
I don't think it was this
now
way.
he decides to say it wasn't that way. Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Oh, this is where the key was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it might have been actually.
Oh!
I got a key.
Yeah, but I don't need it right now. I'm now going to end up losing all my life on the things that shoot the fire out the wall again. I want to show you the stepping stone level. What if I just go a little bit? I went to come back on myself, but it didn't work. Ah, no. Leg it! Uh-oh, this is not... Oh! Help me. Help me! God, this is not good. Now, which one is going to take me up? Oh! I'm scared now. Someone help me. Anybody? Thing is, your life is still going down by itself, so I've got to be quick. Oh! Oh! Problem is, if I die on this, I might go back to the maze and my life just goes...
Yeah.
This is not good, because now I'm playing it, everyone's going to be like, oh, I bet he does it. He should do it now, because, you know, he's been playing it for a while, and then I go and mess it all up in front of you. Don't. I pressed it! Oh, man! Pressure! Come on. What? Oh, come on!
Was that the last stone as well?
I think you have to avoid. I think you have to jump on it just before he either throws the fire out, or once he's done it, you have to pause for a second. And I just jumped as he decided to throw it, but you have to do it when he doesn't. Oh no! It went down too quick. And I think he's going to automatically jump out of the level now. Guys, I'm sorry. I messed it up. I did get right to the end. Basically, if he'd not shot fire at me, then instead,
fire-breathing twat.
Mutt would have grabbed his bucket, which we have bought. We would have put it down into the water. Well, it's not water, you know, with the whatever you call it.
The green stuff.
Liquid green stuff.
Might undo.
Filled it up, that's it, goo, filled it up, thrown it at that face that you saw, and then it would have disappeared, and then it would have formed like a gap, a door sort of thing, and you could have just walked straight through it, and then you would have... Oh! No!
But because Dan didn't make it, we're going to have to end the episode there.
If I had a bit more life left, I could have had another go. But also the other thing is, if I had done the level, then who's to say that I wouldn't have messed it up later, so... And how long would this video have been otherwise? Yeah, there's the stretchy one.
That's the stretch stuff.
It's like you can't see anymore. Nothing to see here. So yeah, sorry guys. I mean, if you've played the game, you may have done it yourself. If not, I hope it still gives you an idea of what would have happened.
Have you played the game? Let us know.
Have you played it on Amiga CD32? Does anyone own an Amiga CD32?
Or PC, didn't we find out?
Yeah, Windows PC. It's on Steam. Don't hold me to that, but I've done some research on Google. Apparently, Wikipedia states it's been made available on Steam. Do you have it? Have you seen it on Steam? I might even have a look myself, to be fair.
So yeah, there we go then.
Cool.
Until next
Cheers
time.
I'm so annoyed about that.
We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Laters, guys. Laters.